What's up guys, Chasing Lamely here with episode number 38 of Welcome to Wroxham. Today we're going into the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup, and it's quite an exciting tie against one of my old clubs, AFC Fylde. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Let's roll the intro, let's get this going. So hopefully a very quick episode today, because there's been no football since our last episode. We've gone through an international break, curiously, and come back with the next game being the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup. And our starting lineup, completely unchanged from last time. Straker, Achiampong, Muir, Shipley, Linton, Ashley, Smith, Ibrahim, Cottrell, Pennant and Williams. Sturge, Forbes, Pratt, Adokan, Lomas, Benete and Vic are the bench. Let's go straight into this, get this kicked off and see what we can do. I've got high hopes today. I think we can get a win against the team from the division above us. I think we're strong enough to pick up a win here, and I think we're strong enough to find ourselves in the hat for the first round of the FA Cup, which would be quite an achievement for us. So in the dressing room, we're going to do a pick-up where you left off last time out, and I've still clicked the wrong one. I always get those two confused. That's achieved absolutely nothing, so I think we're going to do a pump fist of making you proud, make a difference, all that good noise. Bear in mind, last time out against Bradford Park Avenue, we scored a 5-0 win at home. We're now going away to the might of AFC Fylde. In terms of players whose names I know, Michael Mellon was with Liverpool, I think, Blackpool, he was with a pool. Burnley, I've managed him before and I still didn't remember that. That's worked out beautifully, so he's had a career. Nick Horton has a picture, so he must be a good player. He has a picture because he's been with Fylde for ages. He's been with Fylde for a long time. Luke Charman, I think, has been with Fylde for a long time as well, because I think I recognise that name. He's with them currently. He was a Newcastle player at one stage, though, so he's probably got a little bit of chops to offer. And the other man with a picture is Alex Whitmore, who is a guy who's played a lot of league football for Grimsby and Chesterfield and Burnley and Morecambe and Chester and elsewhere. And another name I know in this team, because he was with us with Swindon last season, is this fella, Tay Ashby-Hammond, former Fulham goalkeeper. He's pretty special. He was pretty special on last year's game, at the very least, I should say. So it's a good side, it's a strong side. I haven't had a look to see where they're sitting in the conference at the moment, but I imagine they're probably sitting mid-table. That's usually where you find Fylde at this stage in the game. So, we're kicked off, we're ready to go. We just need a good performance here, and hopefully we can get ourselves into the hat for round one for the first time. Throw in for Achiampong for us to Muir. Nice to see us in control of the ball in the first highlight. Ashley picks up the ball. Smith to Shipley, who scored in the last game, was our opening goal scorer in the last round of the FA Cup. Linton finds Pennant, who took a while to get going. He gets his pocket picked by Charman, though. We need to get back on this ball. Barrett is through. Can we do something here? Michael Mellon has scored already for Fylde. Less than 5 minutes on the clock, and this could be a very bittersweet return to the northwest for me. I am not terribly happy. I should be happy to see Fylde winning, of course, but I'm not happy to see Fylde winning because they're beating me, and that's unacceptable. I mean, they should show me some respect, I think, but, you know, that's not how Football Manager thinks. Free kick for Fylde, almost straight away. This could be 2-0 very early on, and then we'll be in a lot of trouble. Horton taking it, has a pop. Straker makes a great save, and we live to fight another day. We're still in this game, but Horton will take the corner now, and we need to get something going. Ball goes into the box. Let's get rid of this. Muir heads it away. Cottrell trying to chase it down. Mellon's picked up the ball deep, though. Puts it inside for Savage. Savage has time, and it goes absolutely nowhere. Hopefully we can get a fighter back into this game. We should be able to. There's a free kick for Horton again now. Into the box. Whitmore there with the header. Wood has a pop. Straker, 2 great saves. Muir with a last-ditch touch on the ball to put it round the post, but bit of a scramble there. We put ourselves in more danger than we needed to, and now Horton is going to take this corner. It's going to go into the box. We need to get rid of this as fast as we can. Good save by Straker. He's looking for a Man of the Match award, if nothing else. And it's going to go for another corner that we're not going to see, apparently, which is curiouser and curiouser. but I've yelled some encouragement to the boys already, so hopefully they'll buck their ideas up and get us back into this game. So we're heading to half-time. We haven't had any more highlights. Things seem to have at least died down a little bit in terms of the goalmouth action thing. We've got a chance to get ourselves back into the dressing room, regroup a little bit, take a breather. We're going to pump the fists away. I think we're going to tell them we can salvage a draw. I think that's realistic and achievable. I'm going to do an individual shout at Bradley Ibrahim being like, buddy, please don't get sent off, because that won't help us. I'm already thinking about taking him off anyway, but still, I'd rather he didn't get forced off so I can have 11 men on the field. When we get to the end of the game, that'll be a beautiful, beautiful turn up for the books. Not many great performances though from our team in the first half. We've maybe looked a little bit overwhelmed. Champong not doing what I thought he would do today. Ibrahim, the booking isn't helping him, and Terrell Pennant really does need to come alive in this second half. And as I say that, his rating goes down. I'm hoping we can fight our way back into this though. Corner now for Fylde. Horton puts it into the box, headed away by Jaden Williams. Cottrell trying to chase it down. Horton back on the ball though, into the box. Let's get rid of this. We haven't. Miller has headed it away. And that's 2-0 to Fylde. And I think that might be all she wrote. I've made all my subs. I've sent Anadokan on the left wing. I've sent Pratt on for Ibrahim. I've sent Lomas on at right back. I have made all the changes I can make. And I don't know what else I can do here. We should have been able to get a win today. It has to be said, but it looks like we are going to go crashing out of the FA Cup at the final hurdle. I'm going to break them because they've just not been playing well and they should know better. Being 2-0 down, unacceptable against any team for us in the form we're in. Certainly today, Lomas though will get a throw in. Can we start the fight back here? Cottrell to Smith, Smith to Anadokan. Anadokan gets his head to it. Williams can't put it away. Ashby Hammond coming to the rescue for them, and that was the closest we've come to having any kind of real chance today. And it needed to go in, to be honest, because that could have turned the tide of the game entirely. Williams could have just thrown his entire body at the ball there, and we'd have been in with a fighting chance of something of use happening. I don't know what of use happening, because I don't have a crystal ball, but you know, there we go. Ashby Hammond, though, picks up the ball for Fylde. Lomas heads it down and gives it away to Miller, and this is going to be 3-0. And we're just embarrassing ourselves. Luckily, it's gone over the bar, but we are embarrassing ourselves a little bit here, especially after all the work Straker put in to keep us in the game after the first goal. Only a few minutes left to go, and something special needs to happen here as Savage takes a free kick for Fylde, plays it deep forward. Linton, who's had a terrible game so far, picks it up, plays it across to Muir. Muir to Ashley. We need to fight out of defence as fast as we can here. Finds Shipley. Shipley, ball forward, looking for Williams. Williams can't quite get there, and Mills picks it up. Anadokan, though, wins the ball. Tackled by Mills. If this is going to be a red card, we're going to be in luck, maybe. I'm going to get ready to go very attacking. We are going to demand as much from our players as we possibly can and try and get ourselves into this somehow. I mean, down to 10 men, that we should be able to do something maybe, but just not enough time. If that red card had come 10, 15 minutes earlier, you'd put money on us to get into the game, but unfortunately that is the full-time whistle. We are out of the FA Cup, and once again we failed to make it to the FA Cup proper. I'm going to tell them we create how many chances we'll do something. It didn't do anything for us. I mean, it was optimistic from our assistant manager, who's wanted, by the way, to manage someone else at Sudbury, I think it was. Anyway, it makes no real odds in the grand scheme of things. Either way, we're out of the FA Cup, and now we need to find a league tie to come back for. Right, so looking at the fixtures coming up, I was hoping we'd have something fairly big to come back for. We're currently just at the end of October. We've played a lot of games in a row here. I want to kind of speed things along. I think we'll come back for the Altrincham game, which is a long way down the road, but I think that just kind of gives us a chance to catch up on ourselves, get us back on top of where we were. So we'll come back for that Altrincham away game, where hopefully we'll just see a sea of green in the league, and we should be already 1 foot in the National League, hopefully. Anyway, in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. I have, as always, been chasing Lane. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the stuff that's down there. Leave comments. Let me know how you think the rest of the season's going to pan out. I'm very much hoping we'll just walk the league till the end, but you never know. that Christmas nosedive does happen occasionally. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. I have as always been Chasing Lady. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.